strongest storm, in fact, based on wind speed, to make a direct hit on the U.S. in nearly 30 years. Good evening to you. I'm David Wade.
I'm Lisa Hughes. It came ashore with winds of 155 miles an hour and a 13-foot storm surge, and now this hurricane has turned deadly. A man was killed tonight when a tree crashed into his Greensboro home and crushed him.
The hurricane winds were fierce, ripping off rooftops, knocking down buildings. Katie Brace joins us now. And Katie, we're already seeing a great deal of damage.
Well, that's right, David. And the National Hurricane Center calls Michael catastrophic. The Florida Panhandle took the brunt of one of the most powerful hurricanes to hit the U.S. 155-mile-per-hour winds tore apart buildings and caused a storm surge that could reach 14 feet in areas. The storm's eye wall made landfall on Mexico Beach, just south of Panama City. Search and rescue efforts have already begun there.
Hurricane Michael is the worst storm that the Florida Panhandle has ever seen.
Florida officials say 375,000 people along the Gulf Coast were urged or ordered to evacuate. For some people who did not evacuate, panic set in.
I might not be here tomorrow, man. That's it. I really don't want to cry on your camera, but this is what we got to deal with.
We heard of significant impacts at Tyndall Air Force Base and many communities along the coast.
The military moved F-16s from different bases to Pease Air National Guard Base in New Hampshire. By late afternoon, 25 aircraft had arrived, with more on the way. Flooding and high winds remain the concern for those in the storm's path. This was the scene in southern Georgia. FEMA Administrator Brock Long says the images suggest months or years of recovery for the hardest hit areas.
Infrastructure is going to be heavily damaged. It takes a long time to put this back together.
Well, Michael is now moving across Georgia as a much weaker storm. We will get a better idea of the damage left by Michael in the morning. Lisa.
Looks terrible, Katie. Thank you.